opinion. I agree with my rank for it, yeah. I think, like, right now, if you did it again, like, Rat Monster's probably above me. I think there's, I think we're closer than people would say, just because people are super high on Rat Monster, and he's, like, the new hotness. I think we're, like, pretty close, but he probably edges me out a little bit, after this, because he's just been doing really well. But I think for the actual, like, list, like, for the time period, I think it makes sense I am where I am. Except I should be a spot lower. I know some people would say I'm a hypocrite for this, but I want to say my opinion and explain. I think it is actually a joke to not put Cody Schwab on the rankings list. And I understand he didn't hit the activity requirements. And I understand that this was a thing back in like 2023 with like Plop and Leffen, and like I benefited from not having them on, and I was advocating like maybe they shouldn't be on. They didn't go to shit. But I feel like it's kind of a different situation when like Plop and Leffen being on would have put them as like third or fourth. And Cody being on, he's literally the best player. And there's not a single person who would contest the fact that he's number one and the best player. Like there's literally not a single soul. Zane isn't going to argue it. HBox isn't going to argue it. I'm not going to argue it. The stats people aren't even arguing it. I saw literally Wheat tweet, man, it's weird that 2 top 5 players are inactive. Dude, if you are calling them top 5 players, maybe fucking put them on your fucking list. Like I feel like it's insane to like call them top 5 players when you are the head of the person who put out the list yesterday or the day that he tweeted. Like I'm like, if you're literally gonna call them top 5 players, just put them on the list. Like, I don't think he put Lot on the list because I think he literally had 1 tournament and you can't do that. And again, he isn't the undisputed number 1. So you don't do it. But I think with Cody, you just make the exception. Like, no one's going to be mad by twisting the rules and being like, okay, he didn't hit activity, but he's number 1. Because everyone thinks so. He literally got seeded first. Zane just won, like, what, 3 tournaments or 2 tournaments in a row and then got third. And they still seeded Cody above Zane. Like, if we're doing that and nobody's arguing, just put Cody on the list. Because all it does, if you don't put him as number 1 on the list, it just makes the entire thing Mickey, and it makes every single person's number Mickey Mouse. Like, you just put him on the list. Like, it's not even a question. You just bend the rules. Yeah, he didn't hit activity requirements, but I think it's okay to bend the rules in these situations when it's like, it's not even debatable. What's the point of having requirements if they're selectively enforced? The thing is like, I think this is such an anomaly situation. Like, I think this is a complete anomaly situation. I don't agree with that. You need to show up and give people shots at you to be ranked. Like, I like kind of agree. I agree literally 99% of the time that that's the case. But I think in this situation with Cody Schwab this year, like, you just put him number 1. I think putting him on the list will undermine the legitimacy more than omitting him. I actually super heavily disagree. I disagree. I think in this situation, like, you bend the rules, like, maybe if Cody would have lost more, like, I don't know. Yo, Ginger, thank you for the raid, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, but the thing is like, Smooth, I feel like you're arguing this from a point of, like, Cody Schwab getting benefited by being able to call himself number 1. But I'm just saying, literally for, like, the state of the game. Yeah, I appreciate it, Ginger. I do. I appreciate it. I imagine you're not doing CEO. But if not, I imagine you'll do Riptide, I guess, is probably your next one. If so, I'll see you there. But, like, yeah, no, I'm not doing CEO either. I'll see you at Riptide. We should game at some point before as well. Like, it's just so frustrating for Zane. The thing is like, do you guys think it's not frustrating for Zane to be called rank 1 and it's a fake rank 1? Because it is. You know what I said to Zane? I messaged him when they came out and I said, hey man, congratulations on rank 1. And he said, fuck. He said, fuck. It's not like he's happy. Like I'm telling you with literally 100% certainty, he would have preferred for Cody Schwab just to be number 1 on the list. Because now he's rank 1, but he's not actually rank 1 because in nobody's eyes he's rank 1, including his own. And that isn't to shit on Zane. I love Zane. He is my fucking boy. Like, he is the player who I'm closest to. But, like, it's not to shit on him. It's not to shit on... I'm not number... I mean, I really don't care where I am on the rankings. I'm not number 4. I'm number 5. And I think that's just the thing. It's just like... I don't know. Because I think it is just an unfortunate lose-lose situation no matter what, where our number 1 player is just not going to stuff. But I feel like you just put him number 1. Like, I think it's the kind of thing. Like, I feel like that's my issue with, like, a lot of the ranking stuff in Melee is I feel like we're way too rigid. It's like the same thing with the match, how that was, like, a huge controversy. And it's just like, man, like, or not a huge... It was a huge controversy within the group of people who do the rankings. And it's just like, dude, like, sometimes we just... It's fine to steer away from, like, the rules. Sometimes it's okay to, like, step out of it being, like, rigid and just doing the thing that makes sense or the thing that's slightly more fun. Sometimes it's just okay to do that. And I wish we were more okay with that in general. I feel like we just try too hard to, like, live by these, like, rigid rules. It'd be pretty fucked up for Zane if he got ranked 1 for the whole year and have to always talk about how he wasn't the best. And the thing is that I feel especially for Zane in this situation is, like, you know what would have tilted me? I saw a comment that said, no, this makes up for him getting fucked online. I'm like, no, if anything, this is just more, like, insult to injury. At least in my perspective, and I imagine his perspective. Because it's just like, it's just another year that people are going to say, no, actually. And it is only the summers, but, like, still. Like, I just think it's, I really wish people were just down to just sometimes switch up. If Cody got the number 1 like that, would you take other players getting ranked? I was saying earlier, I feel like it's different if it's not the rank 1 player. Like, I was saying, because I know some people would think I'm hypocritical for this, because I actually was against, like, Leffen and shit getting ranked in, I think it was 2023, and I benefited from it. But the thing with Leffen in that situation was he wasn't the number 1 player. If he got ranked, he would have been ranked off, like, 1 or 2 tournaments, and he would have been, like, 4th. Where if you're getting ranked, like, it's, like, kind of debatable. But, like, with Cody, my thing is it is not debatable. Especially when, like, I saw there was, like, I think Dark Genix made, like, a combo video for the top 30 ranks. Cody Schwab, the HM, he got put last in the combo video after Zane. You know, Cody Schwab got seated first at Supernova. Cody Schwab is still being talked about like, he's number 1, but he's not actually. Like, just do it. You just do it. When that's the consensus, you just do it.
I'm in love with Moky.
Yo, what's up, Mitch? Thank you for the 49 months. I appreciate it. Don't you think attendance requirements should be different for people living overseas, though? I think, like, it depends. I think it depends. I feel like for the sake of, like, Leffen in that year, I feel like he did have a sponsor and he was, like, full-timing shit in whatever. But I feel like I have more sympathy when people, like, I mean, I say sympathy as if I'm, like, like, shitty. I don't mean that in any way to, like, be mean with Leffen, but you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's like, yeah, if it's like a dude from, like, the UK and he, like, just misses out by 1, but he's, like, clearly nasty, like, maybe you just slap him on there and it's like, I don't know. But, like, I for the sake of this Cody thing, I feel like you just put him number 1. I think you do just put him number 1 and call it a day. And I say that, like, for the sake of, I think that's just where I'm at, is, like, no one would actually be upset by making the exception for Cody. Like, chat, would you guys be upset? And I know there's going to be a couple people in here, but I want, like, everyone in chat to answer yes or no. Would you be upset if they made the exception, just put Cody number 1? No, 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 no. Like, there's gonna be a couple people, but like, I feel like overwhelmingly people feel no, including Zane. And I talked to Cody. It was one of the first things I talked to Cody about. He was one of the first people I saw when I hobbled to the venue. And I talked to him about it, and he was like, man, I feel bad. Like, I don't know what I should have done. And I was just like, yeah, I feel like you probably should have been just put on, like, one. Like, I was like that. He's like, yeah, maybe. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like he was, like, pretty in the middle, but, like, maybe he, like, swayed towards just after the fact being like, yeah, maybe I should have been number one. Do you think they should absolve the attendance requirement, which is the reality of Smash? I feel like over time we're going to see more and more people skip events for monetary reasons. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I haven't really thought this through at all. I don't know. I haven't really thought that through that much, but I feel like I don't know, because I think there is a world where people like go to less. I mean, shit is expensive, and there's like less teams and shit. So I feel like being a bit more forgiving for that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, Ludwig's still like okay, he doesn't own like Shopify the company. He owns he's like a co-owner of Shopify Rebellion. No one really cares about summer rankings anyways. Yeah, I mean like people don't end up talking about it that much past the fact. But it is a thing that happened, and I do think it is worth talking about. Like if it's a product that's being put out into the world to be talked about, then like I don't know, I think it's very fair to talk about. I don't know. Having Cody number 0 is low-key cool, though. I don't know. I feel like he should just be number 1. And I feel like everyone I've talked to about it, for the most part, agrees. So, he only went to 2 tournaments, Shona, before this one. Which, I think the requirement is 3. But the ranking came out before this one. I just think it'll be dumb if in like 5 years we're like, Zane was rank 1. Yeah, like I don't know. I just don't think it does anyone any favors. Yo, what's up, Kyle? There's a bigger sample size than some people since the gen set was an insane. Oh yeah. And Full House had pools, yeah. Like I just think it's like literally no one contests it. And of course no one's contesting it after this tournament, but no one was contesting it before. It's not like Cody got seed 1 at Supernova and people are like, what the fuck, why? He got seed 1 and people are like, yeah, that makes sense. He's just the best player right now. That said, maybe he fucking wouldn't be if I just didn't suck absolute ass at Full House. Oh, I failed Zane. Oh, fuck. Dude. Oh, god damn it. You and Miles? Wait, what did Miles do? Didn't he just get 3-0'd? Isn't that... What? What? Miles? Oh, no, okay, I forgot. Yeah, I said Genesis. I forgot. I was thinking of this weekend. I was like, what? Fuck. It is low-key my fault. I could have saved this.